All right. Oh, the light went off right as I did it. Okie doke. Well, hang on, friends. Let me get our screen shared. Hi. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. All right. I'm going to make sure we're all set. You know how I do. Make sure I'm live in the right place. I am live in the right place. Sweet. Yeah, Oilers. Yeah. Okay, cool. Will you keep an eye out for comments if you have them? Sure. Okay. He's going to watch for comments, and then he's going to chime in anytime he wants to. If you haven't met my husband, this is Michael. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to share my screen. Tonight, we're going to talk about one of our favorite dōTERRA products, and that is the Lifelong Vitality Supplements. So let me get this shared, and we will go from there. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, so these are our Lifelong Vitality Supplements. Hooray, all the excitement. So these supplements are made to work together. And if you have been around dōTERRA long or in our group for long, you, I'm sure, have, if you've asked a question, you said, what should I do for XYZ? It's very possible that one of the answers you were given was, you should try Lifelong Vitality. Are you on LLV? Okay, so Lifelong Vitality, or LLV, is what these are called. These are really, truly foundational support. So that's why it is recommended for so many different things, because a lot of the issues that people have are from a lack of nutrients or are from inflammation. And this set of supplements really targets all of those things. So we're going to go ahead and just go through these one at a time. I do have all my slides here so we can stay on track. And then if you have questions at the end, we can do that. Okay. So the first one we're going to chat about in this supplement system is the Microplex VMZ. V stands for vitamins. M stands for minerals. It's your daily, like a multivitamin, basically, with all those or vitamins and minerals in them. And I love what it says on here. Oftentimes, our busy lives can lead to skipping out on essential vitamins and minerals that are important to our diets. So, yes, absolutely. But what I love is not only that it has those vitamins and minerals, those 22 essential nutrients, it's also really great for metabolism, cellular energy. It fights free radicals, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. It's got all these nutrients like calcium, magnesium, zinc. It's great for immune function, but it also has a special dōTERRA, the word I'm looking for, not copyright, proprietary, thank you, proprietary tummy tamer formula, so that with all of the stuff that you're taking, that you don't get an upset stomach with these. It is, in my opinion, best to take with a meal because it's really putting these to work better within your body. But you don't have to. There are some people who just take it like in the morning with their coffee or something. Okay, so some things I want to highlight. Scientific American is a medical journal, and they were chatting about the nutrient density, basically, how vitamin and nutrient rich our food sources are. And they actually stated because of soil deprivation, crops grown decades ago were much richer in vitamins and minerals than the varieties most of us get today. So what that is telling us is that even a healthy person, okay, this is something that comes up a lot when we teach classes, because there's always somebody in a class that'll say, well, I eat really healthy, so I'm sure I'm fine. The reality is, even the healthiest person, that person that eats totally organic, and that person that, you know, is doing all the things that they are supposed to do, is still not getting the amount of nutrients from their food sources. Okay, this little picture with the oranges on here, one, as far as nutrient content goes, one orange back in my grandma's day, okay, when she was my age, is equal to 8 oranges now. That is the difference in the nutritional value of our foods. So what we come up with is deficiency, right? Even in a healthy person. The FDA has actually increased the servings on the food pyramid by 3 times over the last decade due to this. Okay, partially due to like our diets have changed and people aren't eating as healthy and they're having, you know, that, but also because the food is not as nutritious as it used to be. So the fruits and vegetable servings have increased significantly. But still, we have 9 out of 10 adults that are deficient in vitamin D and E, and 50% of Americans are deficient in A, calcium, and magnesium. Why is this possibly? Okay, even these healthy people, the food is less nutritious and toxins. Okay, so not only are our bodies having to metabolize and digest food sources, but within those food sources, many of them have chemical pesticides. They might have, you know, if you think about like GMOs, these are not normal foods, right? They've been modified. If you think about, I'm going to move my thing over here so I'm not missing any of my notes. Sorry, guys. Pollution, cross-pollination of pesticides. So even if you're getting organic food, there could be cross-pollination from another non-organic crop. Refined flour, refined sugars, like these are just the food parts. But if you look on the screen here, things like fluoride and BPA and lead and mercury, and you would be shocked at the amount of those things that are actually in daily items, not just our food, but things that we're exposed to on a regular basis. Flame retardants, our mattresses and carpets and couches and everything are treated with these. And these are chemicals. And so our bodies are having, and we could do a whole class on toxic overload, guys. Our bodies are having to process these. So what these supplements have, when it talks about, I'm going back a little bit, when it talks about fighting free radicals, the more you're exposed to all of that junk, the more free radicals you have in your body. Specifically on here, where it has like the cigarettes, smoking is one of those things that in particular really increases your free radical load on your body. So our bodies need help, okay? So it's not just enough to eat healthy anymore. So that's why these supplements are so crucial, in particular, getting all those nutrients, because your body just isn't absorbing things the way that it should be, typically. These are going to be targeted nutritional, sorry, what did I say? And I lost my arrow on here. It's a targeted nutritional formula. So what that means, I love this next one, by the way. Okay. So this is a little blurry in some places, but what you're going to see up here on the top left, where it says optimal zone. So this is where our optimal nutrition zone is for a normal American. And then those yellow areas are what our healthy diet gets us. This is FDA food pyramid eating right here. Okay. That's as far as it gets us. Only a few of those get us into an optimal zone, based on just the nutritional value of our food sources. The top vitamin is like your cheap over-the-counter multivitamin. You know what I mean? Like your one a day. Centrum Silver, Centrum Women's, all of these, right? They're getting you close.
Flintstone.
Oh, don't even start with me on Flintstones. I got a whole spiel on that too.
Flintstone.
I mean, how many of us grew up taking those though, really? So what you're gonna see those blue is where that supplement fills in. Some are going way over the optimal zone, where our body is like struggling to process that because there's so much. Others are getting us still way too short, okay? Then if you look down below it where it says mega multivitamin, okay, these are like our supplement superstores and our nutrition shop and all of those type of multivitamins, okay? And what they are giving us is they might be really expensive, but what they're giving us is an exorbitant amount of nutrients that our bodies, these are the ones, you pay all this money, right, for these expensive vitamins, and when you go to the bathroom, your urine is neon green. Those are things that were not absorbed by your body, that you are literally peeing money down the toilet. Literally, that's what you're doing. Or pooping it down the toilet, but we're not, that's disgusting. Like you're just flushing money down the toilet because your body cannot absorb the amount that these supplements have in them. So what you see on the bottom there is lifelong vitality. Not kidding. Okay, you can watch this. So these images, I screenshotted these off of the YouTube video because I could not find these images and I love them so much. It gives such a good visual. So there's if you search dōTERRA Lifelong Vitality video, this is what's going to pop up, or the Daily Nutrient Pack video. But this bottom one is Lifelong Vitality. You'll see that it gets every section in the green. So what we're getting here is very targeted support. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's exactly what your body needs. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so next supplement we're going to chat about is, okay, I didn't say this the proper way for a really long time. It is not ZOmega, it's ZOmega, like you say it the right way. So ZOmega. It is an essential oil and omega complex. So what we have here is a combo, okay? So we're getting our omegas in. We're also getting some additional essential oils that are very targeted. Again, all of this is very targeted. These are kind of a reddish color. They come from, there's krill oil in them, which is, it like bakes in the sun in Israel, kind of cool. And then once it's harvested, it's like this deep red color, and that's how they know that it's ready, because it's the right color. Isn't that cool? You have to know the sourcing of these supplements is just like dōTERRA's sourcing of their oils. It's all done very, very well. Okay, I'm gonna just start talking about this part. Okay, so essential fatty acids. I think I skipped something. Hang on. It's okay, I'll come back to it. I was gonna chat about free radicals because those are kind of cool when we were talking about the toxins. They come up again, don't you worry. Okay, so the ZOmega has these essential fatty acids, right? These are essential for a reason. They're called that for a reason. And the reason for that is because our bodies actually need them. But it has to get it. Our bodies are made that it has to get these from an external source. So there are fatty acids in our brains, right? It's kind of like our body has them, but it doesn't make its own, if that makes sense. So what this is going to have is it's a combo of marine and land-sourced essential fatty acids, omega-3, okay, specifically to help support healthy joints and cardiovascular health. It's going to be really amazing for inflammation and neurological support and immune function. Also excellent, right? It has some really powerful antioxidants in it that I love. It's called, I'm going to hope to say it right, astaxanthin. Which is, it actually protects against oxidation in the brain. So that's awesome. When we're talking, I think I have this. Oh, no, I didn't. Oxidation is one of those things. Cellular oxidation is actually one of the many things that causes an increase or a rapid aging. And so the more stressors from the outside, like all those toxins, right? Then we are going to experience more of the oxidation. So this actually, in this 3-pack, all 3 supplements have pieces that reduce oxidation. That's why it's called lifelong vitality, right? Also, all of them have polyphenols, which are what protect against free radicals. So the free radicals that also come from all the toxins, right? An increased load. Free radicals are a naturally occurring thing, but they occur more rapidly when we're exposed to yucky stuff, which most of us in America are. What?
What?
Like what do you mean?
What free radicals?
Well, external stress. So those toxins that we were talking about being exposed to, pollution, lots of like cigarette smoke, if you inhale a lot of that, just things that you're going to smell, not to mention the yucky stuff that we smell from like artificial fragrances, all that. Our bodies are like screaming at us that there's too much. And so the more stress that puts on the body, the more it has to filter that out, right? Okay, so the antioxidants and the polyphenols are what actually reduce that stress on the body. So I love the neurological support that comes with this. So you guys are gonna we're gonna have story time now. Are you ready for story time? So I was a cheerleader in high school, and I did, we did cheerleading competitions, and I was the girl on the bottom. Okay, the one that caught everybody. Not the only one, there were like 3 of us, but I was on the back, who you would think I don't do a whole lot, but I'm the one who like gets heads coming down at me, right? So I had a handful of concussions in high school, and I have
undiagnosed concussions.
No, they weren't undiagnosed.
Okay.
I went to doctors and got brain scans and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, you did?
I did. It was before we were dating.
Sorry, I didn't know.
So I had multiple concussions, and within a short period of time, I had to miss school, I had to miss a competition, all this kind of stuff. And then I had a back injury, right? So what I have seen in taking these supplements is a reduction in headaches and a reduction in my back pain and an increase in mental clarity. I strongly believe that it is from the reduced inflammation and the nourishment to my brain, right? The nourishment that I'm getting, connecting all of those cells up there. I've never thought as clearly as I have in the last year, for sure. And the more I'm on these, and that's the thing I think a lot of us find is the longer we're taking them, that the better we're feeling. So also I mentioned in here, there's frankincense and other oils that support immune health and digestion and those type of things. So again, it's this double whammy of oils plus all these other nutrients that are just so beautifully sourced and put together. There is a vegan option, okay? So both the Microplex VMZ and the Alpha CRS that we're going to talk about next, they are already good to go and vegan, okay? It's this one that you would have to switch out because there is, like it said, the marine and land animal forms. So if you are living a vegan lifestyle, there is a ZOmega, I guess you should say, that has a plant-based omega-3. So it's amazing. And I know we have several people in our group that take that. I know we have some people who have like a shellfish allergy, and so they avoid the ZOmega just because that could be an allergen concern for them. So it's excellent though. Okay. Alpha CRS. I just made like a little jingle for that. That was fun. You're going to see a lot of these polyphenols in here. So the point of this one is cellular vitality, and polyphenols help support healthy cell function. You're going to get a lot of things that are going to support mental clarity, which I love, of course. We're going to see, again, that cell function is on here, supports healthy metabolism by reducing oxidative stress, like we talked about, to the DNA. Okay, so CRS, can't remember stuff. That's kind of where we're going with this, okay? So this is causing your actual cells to be more vibrant, to be healthier, to kick out the old yucky cells that aren't functioning properly, and to renew the ones that are there to help them help those cells live their best life is really the best way I can say it. Optimal cellular regeneration. Functioning. We could throw any other words we want to throw in there.
Optimizes the cell life cycle.
Yes, that's a really good way to say it. Optimizes the cell life cycle. See, this is why I have them here. So reduces inflammation. Okay, it's got a whole handful of really amazing stuff. Okay, I'm gonna read something to you, right? So this is technically what dōTERRA says in their booklet. So all energy for life is produced in tiny cellular structures called mitochondria, in which food molecules and oxygen are combined to produce chemical energy in the form of ATP, or I'm not even gonna say it because I'll mess it up. You guess I am, adenosine triphosphate. Okay. As we age, the number of mitochondria per cell and their output efficiency can decline. So this is going to result in decreased vitality and energy. Okay, so as we age, this is something that just happens. Compromised mitochondria can also release more toxic exhaust in the form of free radical molecules. So free radicals are what are going to cause more illness, more disease, things like that as well, which can further damage mitochondria, DNA, and other critical cell structures. So less efficient production of energy in cells can result in a decrease of physical performance and mental energy. Okay, so by producing more mitochondria, causing your cells to produce more, it's giving you more energy. It's giving you more mental clarity. It is causing your immune system to be functioning at a higher level. So I love, love, love all of the additional cofactors that are included in this. I'll go back a little. I think you can see a little of it. Turmeric and grapeseed extract and green tea extract is in there. Lots of those polyphenols. It's got that ginkgo biloba. What else is in there? Quercetin, resveratrol, CoQ10. These are all phenomenal at producing more energy and at helping your immune system function, and the anti-aging piece there. I love the analogy of a fishbowl though. Okay, so if you have a sick fish, what's the first thing you got to do? You got to clean out the fishbowl. All right. So to clean the water, we have our alpha CRS. It's clearing out all the junk, right? Helping the environment to be more optimal. And then you have to give your fish a quality food, which is why we're giving our bodies that Microplex VMZ on either the ZOmega or the ZOmega, right? So we're nourishing, but we can't nourish without cleaning out the tank, right? So that's what that alpha is doing for us. Plus, hello, increased energy and immune support. Okay, keep moving on. Okay, so one of the questions we get is, why in the world are there so many pills? So when you take Lifelong Vitality, you are taking 4 of each of these per day. The recommended thing to do, Dr. Hill is an executive with dōTERRA. He's our chief medical executive, correct? Okay, making sure I said that title right.
Actual doctor, like, of the body, not just
Yes.
like a doctor in something. It's actual, like, he can treat patients. He has a medical license.
Yeah. So he recommends taking 1 of each at breakfast, 2 of each at lunch, and 1 of each at dinner. A lot of people find that the dinner portion is often either missed, or because this gives you energy, it causes them to not be able to sleep well. A handful of people are like this. So if that's you, you can take it 2 of each in the morning, 2 of each in the evening. That is still a total, thank you, I meant lunch. That's why I've got him here. Because it looks pretty, he says. That could be it too. That's still a total of 12 pills. Okay, the reason, first of all, that you should know for this, when you get these, if you already have them, you can look inside and see that it is not packed in there, okay? This is a loose packed supplement system. The reason for that, hold on a second. You guys are gonna like this. That was my alarm to take supplements and to fill up my supplements for tomorrow morning and get it all ready. See? That was that alarm. What was I saying? Oh, they're loose packed. So the process of, we could get them in likely only like 2 of each per day or something like that. But the process of packing them like that requires more processing, and it would actually remove nutrients. So because of that, they are looser packed. Okay, so you can even look in that ZOmega and you can see there's room in there because we don't want to diminish the quality at all. It's also important to note that this is a therapeutic dosage. Okay, so this is not like others. We saw the chart where it puts it in the optimal level. Most multivitamins, even the ones that say they put you in an optimal range, it's very much like a fairy dusting of like traces of these minerals and vitamins. It's often not something that our body can absorb. And what we have here, yeah, is these are food-based. Okay, so because these are all plants and food and things that our bodies recognize, it's not freaking out. Your body doesn't freak out. If you've heard me say this in a class, feel free to laugh at home like you do in class. But our bodies don't freak out when we eat salad. When I ate a salad today, my body was not like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What do I do with this green stuff? It knows what to do because it's plant-based, it's food-based. That's what my body is supposed to get. So when we're putting plant-based, food-based nutrition in our body, none of it is going to be wasted. It's going to be put to work very quickly, I might add. Most people start to see pretty amazing effects within 2 weeks, which I love the first wave. The first wave is always like, I don't have brain fog anymore. I'm sleeping better. I have more energy. A few weeks later, we start to get things like, my neck doesn't hurt as bad as it used to. I'm really sleeping better now. So it's one of those things that it's just so amazing. And why not? Why not try it? There is a 30-day money-back guarantee on these suckers. And they're the #1 selling product. Did you know that? I didn't say that at the beginning. These are our #1 selling product. It's not an oil. It's these. And I'm going to tell you a little about the history of them real fast because I think it's really important for you to grasp how awesome these are. Okay, so these have been around for several years with dōTERRA. I'm totally forgetting the year that they came out, but it was before I started. I can tell you that much. So the whole purpose of these is to help the body achieve homeostasis, okay, where every cell is functioning optimally. It's complete optimal health of your body. Like that balance point where nothing's out of whack this way or that way, just balanced, functioning optimally. So there's a company called Shaklee. If you are familiar with Shaklee, they do supplements, okay, vitamins and all that kind of stuff. That's what they do. They did a cost analysis on basically lifelong vitality. It wasn't lifelong vitality then. And they determined that it would be $300 to the end user for the 1 month supply. $300 a month to get all of these therapeutic dosages of these optimally put together nutrients and vitamins and all of it. Okay, $300. Assuming nobody would pay that for it, which I'll be honest, I'm not going to pay $300 a month for supplements. He'd be like, "Are you kidding me? It's nice that you're feeling good. Let's go
eat another salad.
Eat an extra salad." Sorry. So assuming nobody would pay that, they just completely rejected it. One of our executives with dōTERRA, Rob Young, he was approached by dōTERRA to come, and he was, I believe, working for Shackley at the time, or had been when they did all of this. I'm not getting that part quite right, but when he was brought on, he's agreed to join dōTERRA only if, under this condition, that they would put LLV into the market. Okay, that was his condition. So they looked into it, and the only way for dōTERRA to do that was for them to make no profit at all. So this has been confirmed by Emily Wright and other executives that dōTERRA does not make profit on lifelong vitality. So they knew that they would not be able to make a profit to make this affordable for people. But because they knew that they would have like the healthiest people in the world using this, they went ahead and did it, right? So these are, like I said, therapeutic dosages. You're getting those whole food nutrients with those essential cofactors with the energy and the polyphenols, and you're getting those essential fatty acids, all this good stuff. If you were to purchase this individually from other places, and I know some of you have chatted with me about this, that you were doing that, it's $250 to $300 a month. Or you can get this for $75, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee. I just can't get over what an amazing product this is, you guys. Okay, so I've talked about the details. Let me exit. There we go. Now I got there's no questions. Okay. So I share with you, I haven't had as many headaches. My back isn't in pain as much. Mental clarity is real high. Brain fog is almost non-existent. Energy, I sleep better. Like, we even had a situation where after our 6th baby, my pituitary shut off. Okay, it's been shut off for 4 years, and we laughed. So one of our leaders, Allison, Dr. Allison, we laughed at because she was like, honestly, if it weren't for LLV, you probably would have been really a lot sicker, a lot faster. But the reality is I've been taking these, right? I've been eating healthy and I've been taking these. So my body has had a decent foundation, even though I had an entire organ of my body that hasn't been working for 4 years. Like, that is just unbelievable to me, that I've been at a functioning level and that my hormones haven't been completely nuts.
I went through a pregnancy.
I went through a pregnancy. These were my
minimally functioning pituitary.
Yeah, a minimally functioning hormone system, right? So these are really, really amazing, guys. These were my prenatal as well. These can be used as a prenatal. There are some people that prefer to not take the alpha CRS. I haven't found solid science to back up why not to take the alpha. Just a lot of well, I heard you shouldn't take this. So but
we've had OBGYNs look at each supplement, and several have said, yes, this is great.
Yes. Yeah, take them to your OB and be like, hey, by the way, this is what I'm going to take for my prenatal. And typically they'll be like, looks good. It's all plants. They love it. It's what I used for my last pregnancy. No, I wasn't taking LLV with Easton. Was I? Yeah, I was. Okay, so my last 2, I took LLV for my prenatal. Yeah, so anything else you want to add?
Well, you covered it.
I did cover it, didn't I?
Covered it. I was going to talk about the fact that it's the #1 product.
It just says so much, like
30-day. So you can literally take every single vitamin that you
and be like,
get,
sorry, I didn't like it.
and if you don't feel a significant change, you just call customer service and say, I don't feel any different after taking LLV, and I'd like my money back. Yeah. And they'll send you your money back.
Okay, but like, I'll tell you, nobody has though, because nobody's like, sorry, these didn't work. Mm-hmm. They work. They work. They're amazing. But what company would just give you your money back, even though you took them all?
Yeah, it's crazy. And the other big testament is, for me, when you take something and then you stop taking it for whatever reason, whether you forgot or you just didn't order it the next month, and after like a week, you're just like, man, I feel so off. I feel so weird.
Sorry. I just turned it on accident and he heard himself talk.
I can't even talk now. But what was I saying?
I don't know, man.
After you stop taking it, if you stop taking it after you've been taking it for a full month, take a full month's dosage, and then you stop taking it, and it will only take like 5 days, and you'll
not even that.
Asking yourself,
I'll be really honest.
Why you're achy? Why can't you think straight? Why you forgot your keys? You forgot your wallet. You walked out of the house with your sunglasses on your head, and you're like, where are my sunglasses at? But never happened.
Never.
But
it never happens to me.
That's to me a big testament.
And I never forget my supplements either. There might be a reason that there's alarms on my phone throughout the day, like 14 of them.
So, I think it's just one of the other things. And, we've lots of testimonies on this product. Used to have migraines all the time and taking multiple migraine medications, and now nothing. Don't get migraines anymore. Don't need the medication anymore. Couldn't get pregnant.
Oh my gosh. You guys, we have a friend.
Couldn't get pregnant. Started taking LLV.
She did a 30-day cleanse and then just started taking LLV on a regular basis and was diagnosed infertile, could not have babies. And I've seen her baby. So, she's really cute. I've held her. What? Crazy. Because you're putting the right things in your body. She did a cleanse, right? Legit. And your digestive health and your hormone health go hand in hand. But then just put optimal nutrition in her body and put it in all those optimal zones, and all of a sudden it's functioning the way it was meant to. Life-changing. Completely life-changing. Okay, do you guys want some testimonials? Because I have some. Okay. I experienced a very noticeable boost in my energy and no longer felt that dark cloud of gloominess and lethargy hanging over me. It was such a noticeable difference that my husband said to me, will you please order a box of that stuff for me too next month? Okay. I have noticed a significant increase in my mental focus and energy since starting the Lifelong Vitality Supplement Program. I sleep much better. Unlike other supplements I have used that have upset my stomach and left me wondering if they're doing anything, I used dōTERRA supplements from day one with no stomach upset and noticeable results. dōTERRA supports my goal of getting better as I age, not the other way around. Another one, using the Lifelong Vitality Pack has increased my energy and given me stamina to meet my daily challenges. I feel that it has contributed significantly to improving my immune system. I have helped maintain healthy cholesterol levels and have also been pleased to discover that my typical seasonal irritations, allergies, have decreased dramatically. The last one, I coupled the dōTERRA Lifelong Vitality Supplements with the dōTERRA philosophy of healthy lifestyle choices in an effort to lose weight. After changing my lifestyle and using the products, I've lost 10 pounds. With my increased energy and elevated mood, I find it easy to manage my appetite and keep the weight off. Those are just a few that I had saved because they're just so good. If you guys are using Lifelong Vitality, I would love, love, love for you to drop your testimonials in the comments so that as people, this will get tagged in our unit section under Lifelong Vitality. And what I would love is that when people come and watch this video from now forever, as long as we have this group, that they can go and read these amazing stories, okay? I would love that. So I'm gonna put the ones that I've got in there, and I'm gonna actually probably check in one of our other groups and have people give us some good ones because it has changed people's lives. I know that it has been a game changer for us. You guys, our son who used to be on the autism spectrum, it's a game changer for him. They really, really were. And we can see a difference. We had him back off of his supplement routine over the summer. And as soon as he got back on him, man, it is like the light switch flipped back on. It's amazing. Anyway, drop your testimonials in the comments. It's been awesome. I've been checking out our comments that we had rolling. I'm so glad so many of you guys joined us tonight. And I hope you have a great night. I know it's late. Thank you for rolling with this and doing these so late on Wednesday nights after we get kids to bed. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back next week. Next week, we are going to talk about dōTERRA throughout the week and just who they are as a company, their testing procedures. And then next Wednesday, it's going to be all about the Healing Hands Foundation, their humanitarian work with other organizations, co-impact sourcing. We're just going to really get into the heart of dōTERRA and one of just my favorite things that I love about them. So have an awesome night, and we'll see you soon.